Hi everyone, this is Susan Safa, certified clinical hypnotherapist. Today I wanted to explain about the anchoring. Anchoring, if you have heard about it, it's a term that it means grounding. It means someone who's not stable, who's not yet stable, grounded, confident, and at his core or her core is not knowing, doesn't know still who he or she is, and is trying to find herself. And this is called anchoring, because then after you find yourself, after you stable at your root chakra, they call it, and it's a red color at the root chakra. And if you realize that we have to be on the solid, grounded surface from inside our, from the core inside, to understand that we are here, we are a being on earth, and we take our own place. And many of us, because we've been copying the others' patterns of the behavior, we lost actually our own core values and structure, so we are not on the stable foundation. Anchoring is used in hypnotherapy when the person is questioning and asking why I cannot make a right decision, why I'm not stable, why I doubt myself, why when I go at so on and such a situation, I cannot be focused. So we put something as an anchor in the situation that he or she prefers to be, and we emphasize it, stimulate it while she or he is in the trance. So whenever he or she is going out and facing the exactly same things, situation, condition, and it triggers something that comes up and triggers her, and then she gets confused, she will be overwhelmed, overthinking, and her heartbeat goes up, and her focus will be manipulated, so she will be lost, anxious, and stressed out, cannot act from her own stable core foundation, that it's me, who I am here on earth. We anchor something, like we put the fingers, we ask some people to just rub their finger while they are in the trance at the right situation with the right suggestion. We emphasize, we re-hypnotize, we de-hypnotize, and then we repeat that into the subconscious mind, the suggestion with the anchoring figure. It could be anything. Maybe you just roll your hair like that. Maybe you rub your chin like that. It will be anchored automatically in your subconscious mind. So whenever you are not aware and you are not focused, but at the same situation, because the feeling, color, emotions, and images all being triggered and brought up in the trance, and then we give that anchor while in that situation he or she is, and then we put the positive suggestion while he or she is rubbing, for example, her chin. That's anchoring. That's called anchoring, because in that situation it will remember what was happening in the subconscious mind while it was in the trance, and will bring back and triggers all those positive suggestions that been emphasized and repeated and enforced. It will come up and it will act from there, from that anchor point. So the person is not all the time at the trigger points unconsciously, because some of us, if we want to go through the whole process, it may take a long time to manifest what the behavior that we need. So by hypnosis or being in a trance, and while someone that is entrusted, someone that you trust her or him, and then give those positive suggestion while you are in that mood, in that condition. It could be even craving for the food, that you shouldn't eat, like a sugar. It could be anything. By anchoring the whatever is helping that condition to reverse and turn to the something good and beneficial for that person. So that is called anchoring, and it can happen anytime, anywhere, and it will be automatically appeared from the bottom of your subconscious mind, because it was planted into that surface, into that atmosphere of your subconscious mind where the mind is. And so again, how important it is to know that sometimes we can take a step without too much repeating, sitting, going to the meditation and journaling. While we can do with a few sessions, anchoring the position, the behavior that we like to replace at the critical point, that something is not quite right and we want to change that to the positive way. So we call it anchoring. While I'm emphasizing and repeating it, just because I want to install it into your mind. What does it mean actually? You get that sense. So you can imagine how repetition, while you've been a child and they've been keep telling you, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't do it. It can anchor into your mind and stop you from being yourself, from anything that it was planted, seeded inside your soul and being, even before you were born. And when you came out, because the taking those commands from the outside, you stopped because it triggers, and then for the safety you shrink yourself and you pull yourself back from the situation that actually is your opportunity. And it can it's a growing opportunity. It can bloom you, it can flourish you, just because you've been triggered at some point in the younger age and you couldn't come out from that because we didn't have a knowledge, we didn't have this vast broadcasting, this communication, this energy of communicating with each other in the vast atmosphere, space that we have here. So now we understand that we can change those triggers that makes us to shrink, to take a step back, pull us back. It's something that is heavy and we cannot change it. But in trance, you could do that with the anchoring. And that means you physically, something touchable that you can touch it, feel it. It will help you to stimulate the positive suggestion that was anchored into your subconscious mind while you've been in trance. I just want to mention this and share it with you today. Of course, I'll talk to you later more about this stuff, but for today, I guess that's it, and I hope that you will use it and you will reflect on it, and you can go on YouTube and find more details and more videos if you need to know more about those stuffs. Thank you for being subscribed, and I just let you go until next video. Take care.